Hello everybody, today I'm talking to you about my Tint Keg spray gun that I built, put together. There's a video on YouTube that shows a guy putting together a Tint Keg, I think for like $150 or something like that, which is a-okay. I mean, each to their own, but I'm more of a guy that's kind of OCD and like high-end, well-built stuff and high-quality tools. So his video really didn't meet my needs, so I figured I'd post a video and show how I build my tent kegs. I was just kind of browsing around, seeing what people were doing with corny kegs, and found that there's several companies manufacturing, and so I wanted to show you what they are manufacturing, what they're sending. So this is a typical example of what you'll see provided for window tint. With the corny keg order, when you order from like a tent supply company, you get a plastic valve, trigger valve, and a brass tube. Usually they've taken it and brazed on a conical jet, because going from plastic to metal like this, there isn't really anything on the market to make this transition. And you'll see, even if you find the other guy's video, he takes and puts some like cement or something and glues his stuff together. And I mean, whatever you want to do whichever you want to do, but I'm not one to glue tools and do that kind of setup. I want something that operates smoothly. So this is not a horrible setup. I've used this on several jobs. This is my backup hose, and it's not a bad setup. I mean, but what I don't like about it is these hose clamps. You see how they're on there? Well, you reach around when your hand's all wet to squeeze this thing down, and you curl your fingers in naturally, and you end up cutting yourself on this thing. So it's not really the best idea to use that style of hose clamp. Same goes on this. After a long day, you go to push down and reach your coupler around, and you end up reaching around and cutting your hand on that. Plus these guys don't last very long. If they hit the ground or you step on them, they're done. They're pretty cheap though. I think you can get a set of 2 of them for like $12 on Amazon. But this is what you're gonna get when you pay $250 to $280 through your distributor to order a tent keg. Give you an idea what a tent keg is, let me show you. This is a corny keg that I keep talking about. There's one right there. This was ordered in. I'm building a third one actually. I've got 2 right now, but I'm building a third one, getting ready to put a Schrader valve, a metal Schrader valve in the top of this one, and then it'll be ready to go. I only buy AEB kegs. They're made in Italy. They're high quality. You aren't going to find a deal on them, but they're really high quality and really well made. Coming back over here, I'll talk to you more about the tent gun. And this is the keg valve that I use. It's a stainless steel valve. They're high quality and they can take a lot more abuse, but you got to be careful, throwing this around, it'll dent up things because it's, of course, stainless steel. More to my gun. I just got done putting this one together. This is for the third unit. My other 2 are one's in the vehicle and, well, the other one's downstairs, but I put one together for this new corny keg I'm getting ready to make, and this is the metal Schrader valve that I was telling you goes in the top of that corny keg. You drill it to meet the 0.453 of an inch or 0.625. It's got both of the rubber, the fat one there and the skinny one down there. But anyways, this is the gun. The gun is a T-Jet, and the T-Jet part number, the trigger valve, each one of these pieces is a la carte, so you can't buy this already put together. That I mean, I wouldn't want to, because someone would charge you. But this is center trigger jet. That is the T-Jet trigger valve 6466. This is the conical adjustable spray X5 is what I like to use. They go 1 through 20. This is the handle with the rubber. This is a swivel. This is a swivel, and it's made by Milton. And this is a very nice swivel. It's pretty expensive swivel, but you get what you pay for when it comes to swivels. So if you want to try a cheaper swivel, go right ahead, but I don't mess around. I buy nice stuff, so that's the best swivel I could find. And then that's just a regular old, I think it's Hillman is the product, but it's just a 1/4 inch barbed. This is all national pipe thread NPT, male and females, all the way down, except, oh yeah, that's actually national pipe thread too. Or no, it's not. It's not. I don't know what thread that is between these two, but these are both T-jet parts and they're designed to couple. And that's the problem that they were having with the plastic one. The guy online had the problem and this company has the problem. They fabricated something to make that transition from the jet head to the trigger assembly. T-jet stuff is, of course, made to go together. But that pretty much summarizes it. If anybody, oh yeah, and whenever I put the hose on here, I use single ear clamps, like what you'll find on fuel lines on Harley Davidsons, or any of your motorcycles. It's a single ear crimp, and then I take and I slide over a piece of heat shrink over that hose connection there on the end, and then shrink that down around the crimp, so whenever it's hanging off my pocket during a tint job or off my belt, there's not a snagger to snag on my shorts or anything like that. It's just ready to rock and roll. But anyways, I wanted to give everyone a quick video showing how I do it. There's several ways, several different jet guns you can put together, but this isn't cheap. This, from this part to this part, is about $120. So do what you want. You know, you can build something like this, it's cheaper, or you can build something like this that'll last a long time and can take the abuse of being dropped in daily use. It's a commercial grade spray gun, where this, you step on it and it breaks. So, you know, if you want to be tinting commercially or tinting casually, is kind of what I tell people when they ask me about the two grades of guns. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this thing, let me know. I'll be glad to answer. Have a good day.